How we doing? Awesome. I think I'm live on both YouTube and Facebook. Just give me a little shout if you're there. Also, you need one of these again. Don't know why I can't comment on Facebook. Yeah, just give me a quick hi. I'll just quickly put this in. I mean, you don't actually need it if you don't want it, but this morning, okay. Oh, like that. That'll do, you know what I mean. Or equivalent, cool. It's really hot, really hot. So we're doing core today. Hope everyone's okay. Just wait a bit, just to let people join. Please say a quick hello, especially on YouTube, because I have no idea who is on. It doesn't show me. Just set my timer up. Hi, Jan. You can see Jan is on one of the platforms. Timer. So please get dressing gown belt. Working core today. So nice and steady, nice and slow. Making sure the movements are really activating the core. Hi, Carl. Working deep muscles, superficial muscles, and generally just having a good time. Perfect. Give it another couple of seconds. Wait until it says we're live for 3 minutes. Yanina, I can see Yanina's just joined. Morning, Yanina. Little bit longer. Oh, and Amy. Hello, Amy. You need a dressing gown belt. If you just joined, so just quickly grab one of them. And should we just let's get started. Let's get going. And James, hello James. Cool. So let's get a quick warm up. So core's not all on the floor today, we've got one exercise to stand in. Quick warm up, and then we'll get going. So just raise the heart rate, light on the toes. Awesome. That's it. I think I can see Peter as well. Hi Peter. Bring those knees up. Arms are in. That's it. All right, feet wide. We're focusing on core. So think about bracing and then bringing it down. So we're tapping the shins, but rather than trying to warm up the hamstrings, we're thinking about that crunch as we come down. So we crunch and we fold through the core. That's it. Couple more. So start to activate. Perfect. All right, let's come down. So feet come wide, squat down, walk it forward, hold that plank, walk it back, squat and stand up. Brace that core, pause, come on back. So starting to warm up, nice and deep and on the surface as well. Just give me one more. Nice. So come down to the knees, roll onto the back. Lay nice and flat, tuck the heels in. And let's just really slowly, not too high to start with, just raise the glutes. Just warming up the back, the lower back. That's it. So start to get a little higher. I can feel my quads are a little bit tight, restricting the movement a little bit, but that's okay. Couple more. Nice. Okay, bring the feet 90-90. Just slowly bring it towards the screen or to one side to about 45 degrees. Swap over, just warming up through the obliques. So we're not going too low. We're just nice and steady. Just to feel it, feel the catch when you stop. That's it. Awesome. Couple more. You can feel the cores engaged now. That's it. One more. And the opposite side. All right. Nice and steady. Come up. We're going to be standing up to start with. Let's get our dressing gown band. Nice. Dressing gown band. So we're going to start. Quick demonstration. We're going to start. Band is up overhead, outside the shoulders. Feet are nice and wide. And we just crunch down to the side. So we pull the band apart, like we've been doing with those overhead presses, and we just crunch to the side. So we're crunching to the side, not to the front, so our knees aren't coming forward, they're going out and to the side. Awesome. So 45 seconds, working the obliques, 4 rounds. Let's go. So band out nice and wide, crunch, crunch. So we're keeping it nice and steady, nice and controlled, just through the movement pattern. So just transfer the weight on standing leg, keep the core nice and strong, and knees pointing out to the side. Make sure there's tension in that band, 10 seconds to go. That's it, couple more. Hold it there. Just roll the shoulders, shake it off. Have a quick shake through the legs just to loosen off through those hips. And set up position, band nice and tight. Up overhead, feet wide, and in we go. That's it. Nice. So we're almost trying to meet our knee to our elbow. That's it. Keep it going. So band stays almost in line with the head. We alternate the sides. That's it. Knees stay out the way. 10 seconds left. Really bend at the waist. So you're stretching one side and shortening the other. Last one. Hold it there. Roll the shoulders. Have a quick flex. Loosen off through the hips. Wherever you can feel it most, have a quick shake. 2 more rounds. Split the feet. Arms come up. Down we go. That's it. So you can see it is slightly forward, but that's because I'm not that flexible and I can't get my knees to stay out to the side. Works just as well. Coming slightly forward, but we are trying to get it to the side. Just arching through the waist. That's it. Keep it going. Keep the band nice and tight. Just over 5 seconds to go. Keep going. Give me one more and hold it there. Roll the shoulders, shake it off. Do what you need to do. 1 more round. Working through the obliques, working through the side. Split the feet, raise overhead. Let's go. So our hips should have warmed up a bit now. So we should be able to raise that knee a little higher. That's it. Really feel it through those sides. Brace the core. That's it. Keep it going. Just over 10 seconds left. Nice. Last one. Hold it there. Just put this to the side. We are going to use it again, just not straight away. Have a quick shake off, roll those shoulders. I'm going to bring the laptop down to the floor, if it will let me. Perfect. Okay, so now we are moving on to a side extension. Now we have done this before for people that have been doing it for a while. So you come side on, lie flat. We bring elbows above, knees above, and same arm, same leg, same side, extends up and out. So we brace the core. We tuck that tailbone, so that's neutral. Tuck the tailbone, brace the core, raise the legs, and then extend. Working the obliques, working the lower abdominals. Let's go. 4 rounds. Let's go. So bring it up and extend. You can have your shoulders raised to feel it more. That's it. Option, you can do one, arms or legs, one or the other. If you're doing arms, so your feet are down, arms are up, raise the shoulders and extend overhead. We're doing both, keep it nice and straight, nice and long, really point those toes, really extend through. 5 seconds to go. Give me one more, hold it there. Nice. All right, just shake it off. We can feel it down the sides and we can feel it down this lower abdominal. Awesome. Set ourselves up. Let's go. So if we're raising our shoulders, if our shoulders are down, option. If we're raising our shoulders, make sure our chin is tucked and we're looking just above the knees. Keep it going. Can feel it building up down these sides. That's it. Just over 10 seconds. Keep that tailbone tucked. Whoop. 5 seconds to go. Hold it there. Shake it off. You can bring the knees forward. Bring them to the side. Loosen off that back. Loosen off the core. 2 more rounds, guys. Set position. Let's go. If you haven't tried lifting your shoulders yet, give it a go and you will feel the difference. So down. You're still working the obliques. You're still working that low, deep, just while you reset and then come back in. Don't go too low if you can feel your lower back starting to rise. The higher up you point your legs, the more control you have over your hips. 5 seconds left. Give me one more and hold it there. Just take a second. When you're ready, we're going to roll over onto the front. And and quick flick. Cool. Okay, so now we are going to be working just on a plank. Nice and simple. Down on the floor. So nice and simple. On our elbows, you can be on your knees or you can be up on your toes. And you can alternate between the two, whichever one you want. Elbows are in line with the chest. And slightly outside the shoulders. Try and have the hands facing up for as long as you can. If you put your hands together, you're going to start using your hand to help you keep that position. 4 rounds, the holds for 45 seconds, so they are a long time. So start on your toes and then go down to on your knees. Set position, 3, 2, 1, let's go. So up on the toes, hips are low. Nice long straight line through the shoulders, through the hips, knees and ankles. You can reposition yourself if you start to feel yourself coming up. Just shake it off, reset your toes and hold it here. So head, you want to try and keep neutral, so looking just above the hands. If you look down or if you look up, you put your spine out of alignment and make it harder for yourself. 3 seconds. 2, 1. Come down into child's pose, split the knees. Just come back. Come on in. So, up we go, onto the toes. Let's see how many times we can hold the 45 seconds. If you need to, you're on your knees, still in a nice straight line, shoulders, hips, feet. So the difference is, you just take the knees out of the equation, but the line is still there. It's still strong, still looking neutral. We just keep it nice and steady. Drop down to the knees if you need to. 10 seconds to go. Just hold it steady. 2 and 1. Push it back. Separate the knees. Just loosen off through the back. Nice. In we go again. 2 more rounds. Up we go. Breathe in nice and steady. I can feel it through my shoulders. So if you can't feel it anywhere, just come up, roll through where you need to. Come back down. I think from last week, my shoulders were a little bit sensitive over the weekend. 15 seconds to go. Keep holding, guys. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it there. 1 more round. Shake it off. If you've held all 3 rounds so far, really well done. Really try and get through this last round. Let's go. You should be shaking by now. Down on your knees if you need to. If you want to, you can be up on your hands just to change it up for the last round. Depends on your wrist. You can also be on your knees and on your hands, up to you. 10 seconds to go, keep holding. Three, 2, 1. Come on down. Well done. Let's roll through those shoulders. Nice and wide. Let's loosen it off. And the other way. That's it. Awesome work, guys. 2 more exercises. Have a quick drink. So this one, I think you've all done the turtle before. So we're on our front. Get your dressing gown bands again. This is optional. You don't need to use this if you don't want. So we're down on our front. Hands are forward. Nice tight band. We come up and bring the bar back. Band back. Up and down. So really squeeze through those shoulder blades. We're working the upper back. So squeeze and release. Squeeze and release. Option, bring in the legs. So squeeze and release. So working the glutes, working the lower back, and working the upper back by pulling our arms back and down. 4 rounds. Ready to go. Oh, let's get this out of the way. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So bring it up and back and bring it down. That's it. So another option, take out the arms, bring the hands down, just work the lower back. Up to you what you do. You'll work out or take out the legs and the band and come down. Whichever one we're doing, we squeeze the area that we're working. So upper body, squeeze the shoulder blades, work through the lats, bring it back down. Squeeze and push forward. So we're raising off the chest. That's it. Last one. Hold it there. 3 more rounds. So hot in here today. Really cold this morning, so we put the heating up. Now it's like a sauna. Let's go. Nice. I think I just put something in my eye. Keep it going. That's it. So we just raise up. Little pause at the top. Choose your option. Whichever one we want to do. But let's keep it strong. 15 seconds to go. Couple more. Make this the last one. Hold it there. So I'm starting to feel it in this area here. That's from squeezing my shoulder blades and drawing my elbows down. 5 seconds left. Grab the band. 2 more rounds. Let's go. Nice. So raising through the glutes, that's going to work our lower back. Drawing down through the arms is going to work this little bit in the middle and activate the lats. Just down this side, about here. Keep it going. Nice and steady. Little pause at the top. That's it. Just over 5 seconds to go. Keep that tension in the band. Make this the last one. Hold it there. Really quickly push back. Push through to child pose. Just loosen off through the lower back. Reach up. Shift the weight forward. Come back down. Last round. Away we go. That's it. Nice and steady. Short pause at the top. Nice. Keep it going. Nice even raise through the legs. Tension in that band. Ten seconds to go. Couple more. Last one. Ooh, nice. Push back to loosen off the lower back. Slowly come down into child pose. Just relax and hold it there. Walk the hands forward a little bit just to extend through the upper back. Nice. Come up onto all. Just do a little cat-cow to loosen off. Lower backs can be pretty temperamental. Nice. We have one more exercise. I don't know why I put this one in because I absolutely hate it. But oh well. All right, so we're doing a plank, but we're going to shift one leg side to side. Nice and steady. So in the plank position, just tap it out, tap it in, tap it out, tap it in. Option is on the knees, and we extend and extend. Nice and steady, whichever one we need to do. Oh, have a quick drink. This is the last section. All right. Forgot what we're doing then. Nice. 3, 2, 1. Plank position. Tap out to the side. So the aim is to keep our hips low and nice and steady. Each time we tap out, we don't want the hip to drop. So keep it steady, which means bracing the core even more, keeping control of that tap. So you could be shifting side to side. None of that. Just nice and stable through the core, tap out to the side. That's it. 10 seconds. Keep it going. Last one. Hold it there. You also might find that your hips start to rise. Really engage. The core is also the back, so engage the glutes, engage the lower back to keep it stable and keep it down. Let's go. Nice steady breathing. Down on the knees if we need to, if that's what we're choosing to do. Both of them work just as well. Make sure our elbows are in line with our chest. So we're out here in a nice solid position, in line with the chest. 5 seconds to go. Last one, hold it there. 2 more rounds. Enjoy the rest. Let go. So we've already done a plank. So if it's getting to be too long in that position, just take it down. Make sure the hips stay a little bit lower. And we extend nice and steady. Shift the weight. There will be a bit of hip movement if we're on our knees, just from that transfer of weight. Still working hard, working the obliques, and working that abdominal muscle. Goes from mid to the bottom of the sternum, all the way down to that pelvic muscle, pelvic bone. Couple more. Hold it there. One more round. Push it back, loosen off through the back. Get ready for the last round. One more round, and then we'll have a quick stretch. Into position. Let's go. Reset yourself if you need to. Here's the challenge. If you want more, tap out and drag it in. Tap out and drag it in. That dragging it in is going to really force you to keep the core stable and not to wobble. That's when your hips and your core is going to want to twist. So we drag it in. Drag it in. 10 seconds. Last one. Hold it there. Push it back, split the knees, reach forward. Just tuck the head, gather the breath. Whew. Good work, guys. Nice, just hold it here. All right, when you're ready, come over onto your back. Extend through the legs, reach up overhead. Just hold it here. When you're ready, point your toes a little further and reach a little further. Really feel that stretch from here to here. That's it. Just hold it there. That's it. When you're ready, roll over onto the side, come to kneeling. Let's come up. Arms come up, push the hips and stretch over to the side. Push the hips into the stretch. When you're ready, shift up and over to the other side. Nice. Let's just loosen off through the back. Hips stay straight. Just move through the shoulders. All right, guys. Well done. I hope you've had a lovely weekend as well. If you have any suggestions for Wednesday, I haven't decided what type of workout it will be. So any suggestions, I can pop them in. I hope you have a lovely couple of days. I hope you enjoyed that one. And I will see you guys soon. Have a lovely day. I'm completely lost on what day and what time it is. So I think it's Monday at 11 o'clock. Have a lovely afternoon, guys. I will see you guys on Wednesday.